What is ClimateGate? Well, here's the background. It started sometime before November when unknown hackers broke into the database of the Climatic Research Unit, or CRU, at the University of East Anglia. They stole about 1,000 emails and 3,000 other documents from the CRU servers and posted them online November 19th. Climate change critics say the emails show that some leading scientists were shielding raw data from scrutiny as well as suppressing the research of climate skeptics. So far, the University of East Anglia in Britain and Penn State in the U.S. are investigating the matter. The United Nations says it will investigate also, and the U.S. Congress has held hearings. These investigations will take months, however. Meantime, ClimateGate threatens to overshadow the work ahead for the 192 nations trying to reach a deal on carbon emissions at Copenhagen. Let's take a look at what is stirring the doubt on the science. What is in these stolen emails? Here are 3 examples from the 1,000 that were released. This one from Phil Jones, director of the Climatic Research Unit, who has stepped down for now. Quote, "I can't see either of these papers being in the next IPCC report." That's the United Nations Climate Panel. "Kevin and I will keep them out somehow, even if we have to redefine what the peer review literature is." The second email is from U.S. climate scientist Kevin Trenberth, quoting, "The fact is we can't account for the lack of warming at the moment, and it is a travesty that we can't. Our observing system is inadequate." And finally, again from Phil Jones, in this email, he says, "I've just completed Mike's nature trick of adding in the real temps to each series for the last 20 years, i.e. from 1981 onwards and from 1961 to hide the decline." Now, Trenberth has said he was quoted out of context in that email, and in a statement on the university's website, the CRU said Phil Jones' use of the word trick was not intended to imply a deception. The CRU says it was trying to create a record of temperature changes for the past 1,000 years, which meant combining tree ring data with actual temperature measurements. Quoting in their explanation here, it was necessary to combine the temperature reconstructions with the instrumental record because the temperature reconstructions from proxy data such as tree rings ended many years earlier, whereas the instrumental record is updated every month. In other words, trick meant combining 2 sets of data to paint one picture. Critics say it's still deceptive. Well, scientists are reacting to all of this, of course. One reaction is to point out that a crime was committed against the CRU. Here's Peter Domenicow from Columbia University.
It became a controversy because somebody illegally tapped into somebody's email and released that information to the public. And I would challenge anyone to release 13 years of their email, and we could make any story we want about that individual. So it's important to put that in context. A crime was committed here.
Many other mainstream scientists also say the basic facts about climate change are intact. The science supporting climate change has not been compromised by the stolen emails. Here he is again.
It's important to be very clear. The theory of global warming, our understanding of global warming, is very much intact. The consensus view in the scientific community is very much that the observed rise in atmospheric temperatures of the planet are mostly due to human activities.
One more perspective, a scientist from the U.S. Geological Survey says of the email scandal that it involves 3 or 4 data sets, and overall, scientists are looking at 28,000 data sets from around the world. However, Saudi Arabia's lead climate change negotiator still maintains the emails will have a huge impact on the Copenhagen talks. Back to you.